Hello and welcome into Taft Gaming, guys. I'm going to try and explain the update from Let's Be Avenue, the new lazy distributor. So yeah, as you can see, they've added some certain parts which is going to be mainly for animals. But I've been using this for quite a while, and as you can see in the update, for some reason I haven't got the update. I got a new version, so I'm not sure what that's about, but I'll have to check that in my time. So I don't know if anyone else has got the same thing. The first thing we're going to look at, guys, is the silos. And he's added 4, maybe 5 silos. And this is the bit you're going to need to feed your animals. And so, yeah, this is the important bit. As you can see by the symbols, it's showing you your total mixed ration, your pig food, your hay, and your straw. So, yeah, you will have to fill that up yourself as well, guys. So I'll show you that filled up now. It's 250. Which is not a bad capacity, I suppose. But yeah, that's going to be well handy. And the other silos are basically for crops. So yeah, I don't think I'll be using this part, but if you're doing chickens, then yes, you might need to have this on distributing. But for me personally, like I said, I use greenhouses quite a lot. If you've seen any of my builds, and I can produce all these crops with a modded greenhouse. So I just use the greenhouse and I'll distribute it that way. But same again, will it work with this mod? I'm not sure, so I'll have to test that out. But otherwise you'll have to pull one of them down, guys. There is one here for wood as well. I don't do much forestry, so I haven't used this bit. But as you can see by the symbols, there's planks, there's trees, and there's wooden beams. So yeah, I'm not sure what you do with that one, guys. Never use that section. And as you can see, nothing's in factories, which is an extra bonus for me, because I use a lot of factories. And yeah, so this is another bit, guys. I think this was already in the pack itself, because like I said, I've been using this for a while, but I've never used this because, like I said, I use different factories and I produce them and I distribute them anyway. But that bit's there if you don't, guys. Same again, there's nothing else in generations or generates. It's more to do with the animals mainly now. So I've just put some base game sheds down, and this one for me looks like a silo. So I'm guessing manure slurry. So I'm going to get that out of these 2 pens. So one's a pig pen and one's a cow pen. They are base game. But as you can see, they've got the 2 milk symbols as well for buffalo and cows. So I'm guessing your cow milk is going to be going in there as well. And this is the important part if you want to feed your animals. So as you can see, it's got the straw for your bedding and it's got the TMR symbol. But what I will say, yeah, I did struggle with this for quite a while, guys. So I would say open the doors and try and change the camera angles again. Because yeah, I did struggle for this, well, with this part for at least 5 or 10 minutes, to be honest. Right, let me just check this again to make sure. So yeah, matching up the symbols, yeah, 100% is going to collect your buffalo milk, your manure, and your slurry. Cool, so that's definitely going to be a silo. So that's going to come in handy. Because then you'll be able to distribute, excuse me, distribute your stuff from there maybe rather than pick it up. So okay, that's going to be another good feature. Right, let's have a look at this now. This is going to be for your feed. So yeah, with this one you are going to struggle quite a bit with this bit. I did anyway. Just jiggling around trying to get that trigger as close as I can to the trigger inside. I don't know whether it's got a touch here, be close to it, or I'm not 100%, guys. But I did struggle with this for at least 5 or 10 minutes, just trying to get that camera angle perfect. But same again, I'm not sure. But that's as close as I could get to that trigger inside. So would that be better in an outside pen? Probably, because you could just stick it straight on the floor. There's no building getting in your way, shall we say. Right then, so I'm opening the pig food now. So as you can see, that's going to be Yeah, pig food and bedding. Okay, excellent. So that's the trigger for your pig food and bedding over this side. So what we'll do, we'll stick that over the top of the trigger what's already there. And yeah, you can customize it, guys, as you can see. You can have the stripes, invisible, icons, no icons. Yeah, there's quite a few different options here actually. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, nice. So we use that one then, and we'll put that one in. Right then, now the sheep and the goats. Now this bit I've already been using since it came out, before the update shall I say. And like I said, this is on one of my game-changing mods basically. So I've done a gameplay of all the best mods I think in Farming Simulator 25. And as you can see, these I've already used before if anyone's seen my builds. So this is for collecting your milk and your wool, because you can do sheep and goats, but as you can see there's separate symbols. And same again, these are customizable as well, guys, different sizes. And like I said, I've used these since they first came out. So like I said, I thought this was a game-changing mod before this update, but now you can do the food as well. This is definitely, yeah, it's going to make life so much easier in some ways. It all depends how you play, but if you've got your animal farm spread round the map, should we say, having something where you can distribute the food to and collecting the pallets, yeah, I think that's brilliant. Same again, this one's highly customizable as well. With the symbols and the icons, you can get rid of them all if you wanted to. As you can see, I'm just flicking through all the different options. The same again, say you play the game, guys. But yeah, for me this is definitely, yeah, this is already a game-changing mod before he added these bits. So yeah, same again, you've got to give these modders all the praise you can, guys, because it's not easy to do any of this stuff. Well, I don't think it would be anyway. But yeah, I'd love to have a go, but yeah, I don't think I've got the brain capacity to do the stuff they do. But yeah, like I said, I've been using these already. So yeah, since the update and they've added the food now, yeah, it's definitely another game-changing part of it. Because yeah, if I don't have to mess around with pallets, yeah, I've been using this for quite a while. And like I said, these are in my 100% as game-changing mods. It's definitely that. It saves you messing around with pallets. It just distributes the way you want them to go, basically. But like I said, now he's added the food section. It's going to make life so much easier. Especially, like I said, because I use greenhouses, I produce I produce the wheat and I can produce barley from my greenhouses. So yeah, I don't have to bring them from the field now. So the icons are in. So yeah, we're a little bit off I think, but I think we're just about touching that trigger on that one. So we're going to have to fast forward time now and see. As you can see, I haven't got no animals in any of the pens at the moment. But yeah, we'll have to turn this on maybe, activate everything, and probably put them on distributed. I don't know whether you've got to activate them or distribute, but I'm going to activate them just in case. So we're going to stick them all on distribute now and see if they reach the right pens. Well, it's got to reach the right pens because we only got one of each. Right. So, let me see. Ooh, right, the straw's gone in. No TMR's gone in yet though. Oh, there he is. Speak of the devil. So now that's just going to keep clocking over now, I'm guessing. Or is it on every hour? I'm not sure. It's usually on the hour. It usually does stuff like that. Right, well, I'm going to produce anything in here yet. But the pig food's gone in and the straw's gone in. Happy days. So that part is definitely working 100%. And what's that? That's grass. Oh yeah, so your grass and hay is going in as well. Awesome. But like I said, I haven't done nothing with the chickens, so we're not going to get any eggs yet. And we're not going to have any food for the chickens because I didn't put any barley or wheat down. So yeah, we're going to have to probably buy some animals and see what happens then. But as you can see, the pallets are spawning. and they are actually emptying, so that's cool. So that's gone up quite a bit already, so maybe it's not on the hour. Maybe it's just going to keep distributing maybe. The same again, if you've got more than one animal pen, then obviously you only got 250,000 litres capacity. It should be enough to do more than one pen, I would say, but I'm not 100%. But if you're using a modded pen with like, I don't know, 1,000 or 2,000 animals, that could make a difference. I'm not sure, guys. Right, okay, as you can see, I've put some animals in now. So we're going to speed time up a bit, and we're going to see what we get. We should get slurry, manure, and maybe a little bit of milk, but we shall see. Right, let's have a look. Going on an hour now, and yeah, we are picking it up. So yeah, for me this should have been in silos personally. I suppose you can distribute them then if you wanted to whatever productions you got. So even if you're using a BGA, I suppose, or if you've got any other productions you might want to use. Because like I said, I use a lot of productions that I use is manure, slurry, and I produce, like I said, try and produce everything as I can on my farm rather than send it out anywhere else. But yeah, I think this is a really good mod, guys, and now he's added the update as well. Yeah, I think it's going to work perfect. But as you can see, we've run out of straw now. So yeah, you will have to keep topping this distributed up as well. So yeah, it could save time in many ways, but the same again, is it easier just driving to that place and tipping it in? Eesh, I don't know. Same again, guys, that's up to you. But yeah, I think it's a fantastic mod, and yeah, the update has worked brilliant, so yeah, I'm happy with it, definitely. So for me now, the only testing I've got to do with this is see if I can use my productions, because I make TMR in some of my productions as well. But here's the other thing, that distributor, the silo, has got hay and grass. Now I use that in the production. Is the hay and grass going to go to one of my productions as well? I'm not sure, so it could conflict somewhere along the line with productions. So I'm going to have to do a test with that, guys. But if you want to see how I do my testing with that, I'm going to be using greenhouses and some of the productions I use for TMR and pig food. So let me know in the comments if you want to see that, guys. But thanks for your time as always. Much appreciated. Bye.